court clinic referral for your consideration?
Thank you. So counsel, you're requesting a referral to the court clinic. What is the purpose of the referral?
Parenting evaluation.
Full parenting evaluation of...
There's all kinds of research about what goes on in courts, criminal courts, juvenile court, family law courts, about the numbers of people of color who are, either defendants or in clients of the Department of Children and Families. There's all kinds of reasons for it that I won't go into that really don't affect the interpreters who will be coming in. The reasons aren't as important as knowing that you're going to be facing and dealing with people who are in fact sometimes look just like you. And it's very easy sometimes to get disillusioned and feel like everybody looks like this and everybody is bad or everybody's a defendant or whatever. And you have to remember and take a step back that that's not the majority of people. You also need to do some things to protect yourself from that. So you need to find outlets to reassure yourself that, yes, everybody I know who is a person of color, everybody who's deaf is not in court. Everybody's not facing DCF. There are hundreds of deaf people who raise their children and never see DCF. But what you're going to see is those deaf people who do. You're going to see the people of color who do. That's what you're going to see because that's who's here. So just knowing that and taking a step back. Recognizing it's important for interpreters and heritage signers and such to know that you are not that person. And so you are the interpreter. You are, a person of color, but you are not that person who is being judged, that person who's the defendant, the plaintiff, the client, the respondent. That's not you. Your job is to assist that person. And I think one thing that might be a little bit of a setback is you might not see too many people in positions of authority that look like you. And you might find yourself explaining who you are because people aren't used to seeing you. And that just comes with the territory. The world is changing. There was a time when you didn't see women judges, a time when you didn't see a lot of women lawyers. When I was in law school, my class of law students nationwide was the first time there was an equal number of men and women. Now it's tipped the other way and there's more women. So even going into the courts, there weren't a lot, you didn't see a lot of women. And we see it in every area of life, things are changing. And so you're part of that change as well. We don't see a lot of interpreters and heritage signers of color. We should, and hopefully we will. And your voice is important because, again, as you are the voice for someone and the voice for someone who looks like you can really do that voice justice, I think. And so it's very important that you participate and don't be discouraged by being the only one. If anything, recruit other people. When you see someone who has the potential, someone you've met and they can, whether it's a person who's, learning ASL or someone who's a CDI, somebody who's a native speaker, talk to that person, get them interested in the law. What I'm saying is important is to bring others along. When you see other people who have the skills or could have the skills, whether that's someone who is a native signer or someone who's learning ASL or learning to speak another language, I just encourage you to bring that person along, encourage them to get interested. That's how we make the change. It doesn't change any other way.